I mean, some of the factors I come across the most and regularly in my role are that still now a lot of organizations are siloed. So you'd have a chief risk officer who's very competent, and cyber risk would be operating in a different capacity. And sometimes it's hard to bridge the gaps and to talk the same language, especially in the boardroom. So there is a lot of work that still needs to be done in my opinion, but there is an appetite to, obviously for many organizations, cyber is one of the biggest risks, but still at a practical level, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. So I've got an interesting take on this, and it's a personal one. I think that traditionally in cybersecurity, we would be delivering services. It could be a pen test, it could be ISO 27001 kind of a GRC engagement. And sometimes we need to maybe go beyond what is typically being asked out of the deliverables, and to kind of create a picture, even if it wasn't asked in the scope of works, but to actually start a dialogue around where does that sit into your bigger risk picture, and sometimes to kind of make that leap to initiate conversation and say, you know, what we've done is great, but we need to tie it to the business objectives or other topics, and I think that's what I found really interesting. I think there are a lot of very competent cyber professionals that are still a little bit struggling with making the business understands the quantification elements of cyber. And I think that it is a great tool once it is portrayed in a realistic manner to kind of understand what the budget should be in terms of cybersecurity, how they should be prioritized based on the different risk profiles. And it is I think going to only grow in demand and in priority and there's still a lot of work to be done. It's a big challenge, and there isn't a silver bullet, and also cyber is a complex field of work. So sometimes when you oversimplify a problem, it might be a little bit problematic to the business. But I think that there needs to be a little bit of effort in being more concise and going from, I will give you an example, but we are very good at producing 50-page documents that go through in detail all the risks, but we are not necessarily good at summarizing and producing something that is digestible and that allows to make informed decisions. So I think that there is a lot still to be done, and I'm really impressed by what CID has been doing so far, and hence why we partnered with your organization.